Okay.
Hello. We are back with Anno Domini, and I just remembered because Connor came back, their overlays are messed
Oh
up.
yeah.
So
Number
once
2,
again.
we're doing
awesome.
Doing it.
Stuff.
That's what we like to hear.
Good stuff.
That's how we roll.
So-
Okay.
Every time, I know how Connor and Emily often say like 1 when we come back. So yesterday, because it was our 1-year anniversary for Terra Nullius, every single time I was like 3, 2, and then Emily would be like 1-year anniversary, and it was pretty great. It was pretty great.
Yep.
But yeah, we're back. So, you guys walk down an aqueduct. Anything in particular happening? Conversations, thoughts, as you're just kind of walking down this aqueduct?
Ulrich is probably studying the necklaces, trying to figure out how they work.
I mean, yeah, like it seems like
aqueduct.
what?
This is a lovely aqueduct.
Yeah.
That's probably it.
Okay, yeah. I mean, you don't get any more sense for them than what has already been said, right? It seems like they point to places in the material plane where the Fae and the material plane kind of like cross over slightly. You can make a roll to know more about what Fae crossings are.
Arcana or history?
Either would work.
Well, don't matter to me because I got the same roll on both.
They'll give you different information.
Who do you want to have make?
Well, who has the?
Is everybody making those checks or just?
Maybe not everybody, but
No!
I don't think you know any. Goodness, Connor, you're so loud today.
Sorry. I had a long day.
Like I scolded you for not having the mic in front of your face, and now I just wish it was as far away from you as possible.
See? I was doing you a favor all those years.
I don't think either of you know anything more than what I just revealed. I mean, Lisa, you apparently don't know any of what I just revealed.
And I still haven't said anything yet, so.
Yeah. Ulrich has an understanding of like, oh, okay, so that's what they do. Fake crossings. That makes sense.
Does it really? Does fake crossings really make sense?
I know, but
Wait, what?
so yeah, you guys walk down this aqueduct, and the Darklings, Riddle and Bog, are just kind of like nervously walking as well. Like, are they in front of you? Are they behind you? Are they to the side? Like, where are they situated in the party right now?
Probably in front of me. Did you guys hear that? Sorry.
Yep.
Very loudly. Yes.
What is happening? I just moved like everybody. I like somehow I had like drawn a
That
box.
was you.
Yeah, I was like, what's happening? And that was me doing that. Okay.
Well done.
Yeah, so
Well done.
I'll probably take the rear and then have them in front like that, and then
sure.
yeah. They're leading the way obviously with the necklaces.
Okay. So, yeah, you guys make your way down the aqueduct, and I think what happens is slowly the aqueduct starts to like slope upward, and then you start to see like the ceiling start to like kind of give way and crumble, and you see dirt above. You see roots poking down between the stone, and so it looks like you're getting closer to the surface. Are you being stealthy? Are you looking out extra carefully? Like, how are you approaching as you kind of just like get out of the aqueduct? You can sense that like it's gonna come out somewhere.
Leasing's being stealthy.
I don't know that any of us are capable of stealth other than Leasig, so I'm going to elect.
Or actually, I guess it would be sloping downward, because that's the aqueduct the water has been going like down this way. You're following its flow, so it'd be sloping downward somewhere.
Yeah.
But it is also, it's like dirt and roots are starting to poke down. So.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother stealthing. I don't think, because.
Okay.
I'm in chainmail.
Yeah, fair. It's funny, internally, it's every single time they try to stealth, it's always Raya who's in chainmail that just makes it fail every time. They still try all the time, but But okay, so you guys kind of come out at the aqueduct. Just kind of becomes an exit way. You just see the sunlight kind of filtering down, as like parts of the ceiling of the aqueduct are starting to just be not there at all, and like light is coming through. And then you come out and you're in like a foresty area. It's kind of like it's kind of dim light. The trees are pretty thick in this area. Yeah, I mean, you don't see anything of importance right away. It just seems like it kind of comes out into a forest. You want to just keep following the tug?
Look out for any of the vines in case they try to strangle you.
Fair.
But yeah, otherwise, I'm just gonna keep going.
Yeah, okay. So, what happens is you guys eventually get to a little bit of a clearing. So I'm gonna drag you to another map here.
Whoa!
You guys see that?
So different.
Yeah, so you get to the edge of this map here, right? And you there's like some stones and trees and stuff, and you look and you see there is a big old obelisk in the middle of this clearing. It's
those
like
are always good. All right.
vine growth everywhere. Like it's obviously a ruin of some sort. But like Erastus and Leisig, this you can feel that the tug is very strong. Like this is it. This is the
tug
cross.
is strong.
Right.
Yeah.
So is this something we can only see because we have the amulets, or are these just around?
Yeah, Ulrich, if that comes to if you guess that, Connor, then I think Ulrich does. Yeah. There's from what you know of Fey Crossings, if you can make that guess, like I think maybe Ulrich's conclusion is, there's particular conditions that reveal Fey Crossings that you don't just stumble
okay,
upon.
all right. When you were like, I think you come to that conclusion, and I was like, I was asking a question. Like, what?
Right, and I was gonna explain it.
Okay.
You come to that conclusion that you should ask that question. Good
Yeah,
idea.
I was like, that's great.
I'm not gonna answer it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good question,
Okay.
Connor. If only you knew the answer to that.
I was like, what do you want from me?
That sounds like a very Matt Mercer
It does.
response, to be honest. It's a good question. If only you knew the answer.
If only you knew the answer to that question. Sorry about that. Yeah. So what do you guys do?
You walk in the center, and then we teleport. Kidding. So I suppose now comes the time to determine whether or not we believe this is a good idea. Should we be going through this crossing?
If there are, is there like tracks? Is there? Can we?
You could look
see
around.
that?
Yeah.
I'd like to do
Survival
that.
check.
I'd like to yell at the druid and be like, "Hey."
You want me to make a survival
We
check?
still
'Cause I
think
can
she's
do-
a rogue.
No,
Yeah.
you guys know that she's a druid. She
that's
she
right.
had like thorn whip stuff.
Right, that's right.
We just haven't had a conversation about it.
Yeah, no one's talked
I'm
about
still
it.
pretty sure you're a rogue. It's okay.
That's right. Donovan would probably still think she's a rogue, to be honest.
Rogues
I
can
do
learn
have a
pretty fast.
5 for survival though, so.
Although the first time you turn into a bear in front of me, I think it would probably start a
We'll start to
Which I
figure it out
can
pretty
do at any moment, but.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
So-
I'm curious
oh, no,
about
we'll
that.
just
I mean,
be
we'll have to
confused.
probably talk about
That's
it
not a
when
rogue ability.
when you do it, Leisig. But do you have any particular thoughts right now about like why Leisig is suddenly just manifesting the ability to shapeshift?
Her being around us. is
I'm
awesome.
thinking that maybe it's at. Maybe it's like. Within the like druid clan that she came from, like at a certain age you just gain certain abilities, and so she's finally reached that age, but
So you
she's
just-
not.
So it's your birthday
doesn't-
today? Is that what you're saying, Leisig?
Probably not, but it's like it's still. I don't know. But,
You've reached the arbitrary point of time. at
Yeah.
which- Okay.
Yeah.
It's your
How old
druid
is
birthday.
Leisig?
The arbitrary point of
Um,
time called leveling up.
I don't remember exactly. She's in her 20s, so she's really young for a halfling. But But she probably doesn't know that she can wild shape right now because she's not like with her druid clan and having them tell her like this is how you do this.
Yeah.
So
it will just probably happen. Cool. But yeah. Would someone like to make a survival check to kind of like scour
I
the
can do that.
area for tracks?
Yeah.
You don't seem to find that much.
Oof.
Lisa, you've been in the city too much. You don't know how to do this.
I already steered us down a shortcut once.
So I think Riddle and Bog seem very nervous about this crossing. They're just like fiddling with their clothes and just like, oh, I don't really like this at all.
Well, yeah, we've got Faye with us. We
Well,
can
if
ask
they are
them to
nervous about
explain.
the Fey crossing, I feel like maybe we should ask them about that.
I mean, the obvious conclusion would be they're worried about like if you
going
go
back.
to the Feywild, Oberon lives in the Feywild.
Yeah. So yeah, I turned to them. I'm like, perhaps you would prefer not to follow us.
But I thought you guys were gonna help us.
I mean, we killed your boss. You're free now, aren't you? More or less.
No, we definitely talked about doing more than that. You guys were gonna like help us like escape Oberon and stuff. That's what I remember. If the deal has changed,
I mean,
that's
well,
fine, I guess.
so-
Just don't kill us.
What more could we do to to help them get away from them than killing their boss? Like,
Well, I mean, the issue isn't just
Right.
killing their boss. Yeah, it's the fact that I mean they can't. I think I remember we talked about this, and it was like maybe like get them into the city.
oh yeah, okay,
Right.
Well, yeah,
Because civilization isn't the realm of Oberon, so.
yeah.
They're gonna go on Leasig on it.
Mhm,
I mean, we
mhm.
could just give them directions. We
They'll
didn't have
become
any trouble
rogues.
getting here, right?
I guess, yeah, you could do that. You could just give them the directions to Nottingham.
Yeah.
But I think it was more along the line of like, normally if a Fae just like walks into a
Right.
city, they're not
Well-
going to be like okay with that.
Yeah, I think I have. I more or less took the nobility background, so I could I give them a writ of
Like
some sort?
yeah, like a signet ring or something.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't want to give my ring, but I would like give them a representation of it in some
Yeah,
way. So
yeah.
I wouldn't have to part with it, but I could so that.
If
I
you
was-
if you want to give them like a writ that would allow them to go to your estate and
Yeah.
seek.
I mean,
Asylum.
I would give them a writ that would show that they were at the city via my permission, right? So like they wouldn't stay at my estate because that sounds like a horrible idea. But they would not be murdered because they have my permission to be there, right? Like they'd be under my estate's protection, I guess is the idea, but they'd obviously have to get their own place. That's my intention. Is that something I could do?
I mean, so what you're doing is you're risking your own good name by saying, yes, I
well-
vouch for these two shenaniganators.
Well, my name's not good anyway.
Exactly. There are two things at play here. One, your name isn't good enough to begin with, which is both a pro and a con, because pro, you wouldn't have a reputation to get ruined. But con, it might not mean that much if your family is the one that writes this.
Right, yeah. But I mean, at least it would mean more than them walking in there alone. Because they'd have at least somebody with some importance.
I suppose, yeah.
So,
Yeah, I mean, do you say that to them then?
yeah, I think I'm like, I think I take out a piece of paper and basically put a little like wax seal on it of my ring, and then write on it like these individuals have access to Nottingham via the
Right.
permission of the
The Canberra state.
yeah. And I guess that's all it says. So if they want to let them into the estate, they can, but that's not what I'm suggesting that they do in the letter.
Yeah.
Just that they shouldn't be thrown out of Nottingham. And then I mean, yeah, it probably has the for their sake more than anything else that if they cause trouble, it's null and void, basically, so that they
Right.
don't go and try and cause trouble.
Yeah.
And then I hand it to them, and I'm like, the way back to Nottingham isn't particularly complex, and this should allow you refuge in the town. They won't throw you out, at least. Unfortunately, it seems that our path is taking us into the Fey realm, and it is rather time sensitive, so we can't walk back with you. But I'm sure you know your way around the woods, and it's basically woods between here and there, so I'm sure you'll be all right.
Okay, cool.
Do they have any? Is that acceptable to them? or-
Yeah, make a persuasion check is probably what's gonna have to happen here.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, buddy.
Dude, what the heck?
I have a plus
Solid.
6 to that, and I have plus 4 for persuasion. Or well, plus 6 factors into that. But yeah. It's like my plus-
Yeah, okay. So I think they kind of like look at each other, and they're like, I guess that would work. Sure.
Well, it's been a pleasure not murdering you. Good day.
All right. I guess we'll leave then.
I suppose if you make it there and we make it back, I'll see you there. And then we can discuss further what we'll do.
Okay. Yeah. They just scurry off into the bushes, I guess.
Travel safely, I suppose.
They just run away.
Bye, Fey friends.
Are you sure that was a good idea?
Well, I mean, they're not here with us getting in our way anymore, or potentially stabbing us in the back.
That's true. I'm content with that answer.
Well, I'm really excited to go into this Fey portal thing. How about you guys?
Except sure this can only end swimmingly. Let's go.
Yeah, we could definitely fall into a pool of water. You're right.
I mean, we did just get out of a
Aqueduct.
aqueduct. Thank you. The words that are those. Okay, I walk out of the thing.
Snowing.
Snowing.
Yeah.
So when you get about
How
like
high in the air is already
here.
6 steps on top of the
Oh.
hill.
don't go all the way. When you get about here,
Oh, I definitely fell in the hole already. I'm sorry.
It's an
no,
outpost.
Too late.
Sure.
you're like
Too late
there.
now. I'm sorry. No,
Sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Wait, is it not an
Everybody make
outpost?
everybody as you're approaching. Everybody make a perception check.
Oh, let's go. Perception check. Yeah, sure.
No, it doesn't exist.
Oh, that was a good time to not have a bad roll.
Speaking of which,
Perception. Oh, that button.
I rolled like a 2.
I rolled with the wrong character
Hey!
instead of with Donan.
Wait, who's Josh?
A non-existent guy.
Oh.
If he did exist, he'd probably be some weird skinny fella who sits around in a computer all day.
So me? You're talking about me?
Hey, oh. So.
Yeah, I'm making a roll. Here.
Oh, okay. All right. I was
Actually
like,
not following us, or is that just because you didn't move the token?
Wait, what?
Are you intentionally hanging back, or did we just not move the token?
I think we just didn't move the token.
I just wanted to check.
Wasn't sure
Um,
where we were going.
No, yeah.
So, Lisig, you notice this first. So I think what it is you've been failing as a druid the last few times you've had to be
Yeah.
a druid, right?
Jeez.
This is my own doing.
But some part of your preternatural instinct as a druid comes back to you in this moment. And you're like walking along here and you look at this log and you're like, awaken tree. And you have a moment to just like do something. What do you do?
What?
You just think awakened tree. That tree is alive. It's gonna move.
Oh, frick! I hate these.
I am not a tree. I'm it.
I am an ant. I am on nobody's side.
I think the answer is set it on fire.
Yeah, I just don't think. I don't know if I can do produce flame that quickly.
You have one round. You have like a surprise round on this thing. Like you can do
Okay.
something before anyone else can.
Okay.
So you can do that if you want
So
to.
yeah,
That
I guess I do produce flame.
Instantly, you're just like awaken tree.
Shut that
Wah!
Yeah,
Yeah.
so just walking and you're like, burn tree. And we're like,
Dang
why
it!
burn that tree?
Oh, nice. Okay.
Oh wait, I think I was
Don't
supposed
burn
to.
this tree.
Was I supposed to like? Because that just says self, as in like.
No, I think
Like, does that mean I'm not
No,
like,
no.
using it as a weapon?
So what it is you cast it on yourself originally, so you're just holding it in your hand, and then
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can
right.
throw it.
Yeah.
does she have an advantage since she's surprising it? Not that it matters, probably with the 13, but
Let me double check.
I don't know. Maybe it does. It's a huge tree. It's probably not that hard to hit.
I think. I mean,
I
don't
mean,
know
if
if
a
she'd get
random halfling
advantage.
threw fireballs at me while I was laying on the ground, I think I'd be surprised.
yeah, that's fair. Yeah, okay, yeah. And luckily, that was made the difference between hitting and not hitting. So,
Nice.
Nice.
yeah, go on and roll your damage on this thing.
It's big.
5.
Nice. Does it instantly die to the fire?
No.
Oh,
That would be pretty pathetic. If it
disappointing.
did.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, that was my hope. I was hoping it was pathetic. So the tree stands up, right? And we're just like,
Yeah, and then basically what happens is everybody rolls initiative.
oh, okay, right. Yeah. Ah, lovely.
Every time the Terranolius group fights these, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be a while. So this
That's
is
a good sign.
It
gonna
happened.
be
It happened
fun.
twice. Yeah, that's true. They fought different awakened trees.
I rolled a 19.
Well, happy me. Can I just, bump this up to like a 49?
No, it's not how that works at all.
If only. Unfortunately, I'm basically just an auto attack guy right now. 'Cause I don't have
Ulrich.
anything else to do.
I'm getting there.
Uh-huh. Because it's a tree, it automatically gets low
Aw,
initiative,
what?
right?
It has a low bonus to moving quickly. Oh, not as low as Connor though. Jeez.
Wait, I totally clicked on my
Yeah, there
token.
you go. I was gonna say, select your token, then
I
click.
did. I did.
It's fine. I can
Did I
use
just
that
roll
manually.
again? Or? Okay.
Looked it better, Connor. Come on.
I literally clicked on it and then I don't have to explain myself to you.
All right,
Really?
Erastus, you go first.
Yeah.
Lisa throws fire at the log in front of you, and then it starts moving.
Okay. Well, in
What?
game. I
Why?
looked- What was that about? Out of game, I move here and prepare an attack attack it when it stands up. Because I'm not gonna waste my turn, but I don't have any reason to.
It's fine.
Yeah.
You just like be on the ready. You're like, wait a second, there's something happening.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I look at her like, why? And I look at it like, no.
Oh.
So you just
The
ready yourself
trees, they're
to
people.
Yeah, I'll just-
ready yourself to attack it when it moves.
Yeah,
or,
once
like,
it
attacks.
once its initiative comes in, basically, because
Got it.
then it will have moved enough to
Yeah.
do something
Okay. Yeah. Lisa le métier.
to convince me that it's not.
I throw a flame at it again.
Okay. Yeah. Fair.
You want to tell us why you're throwing a flame at it?
Because it's a tree. Dang it, that sucks.
If that's the answer, it's just like, Donut's like, why are you doing this last? You say, because it's a tree. Ah!
Pyromaniac here.
Yeah, you missed though.
Only you could start wildfire.
In a Fey crossing, no less. Yep. Donan.
Alrighty then. If it's up to me, I'm going to take an adjust to here, and then ready myself to cast Bless when my teammates need it. So I want to trigger before Can I put in a trigger like if an enemy goes to swing?
Yeah.
I'm ready to bless.
Mhm.
Is that how that triggering works?
Sure. Yeah. When
Trigger basically anything
you
that
ready an action to cast bless on the first person who gets attacked.
Well, bless hits
The
3
first
people. Right?
ally who gets attacked.
Yeah.
Or yeah, just to cast bless on the party when
yeah,
they are attacked.
Cast when ally attacked.
Yep.
Not specifying which ally.
Yep.
Because generics are life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it would be when the
Dang
tree makes that
go.
attack,
Yeah.
and you would just assume that it was attacking one of us.
Go
Alright.
doesn't have generics.
So the tree wakes up, kind of like lifts itself up, and then just like tries to like slam Erastus. So your triggered actions happen. So go ahead and do it.
And then I rapier. Poke.
And then Erastus misses a tree.
And I have advantage. I want to
No.
crit it.
Wait, hang on. I was supposed to cast.
Your rapier
Oh,
just like
yeah.
I had a bless trigger.
Wait, no, it was when
That
it
was-
attacked, right? You were gonna bless.
And it just button attacked, right?
I mean,
Yes.
your actions happen at the exact same time.
Technically, that's true.
Because it stood up, took a swat. So if I cast bless now,
Well, so technically, my attack was gonna trigger on its initiative, which happened before the
Okay.
attack. I think.
Yes. Yeah.
So,
Okay,
Yeah.
so-
Technically, I think I'm too late.
then I will bless this whole AOE.
Yeah.
Just all three of you guys. There. And
See now, Dalus missed thin sticks. Erastus misses a giant tree. So just take that as well.
I'm getting
Yeah.
flashbacks now, David.
Ah.
Dalus just trying to stab
Yeah.
stilts.
Oh my goodness, yes, I forgot
There was
about
an entire
that.
combat, Josh, that was just David's character with a rapier trying to sunder stilts.
Playing a
And he
Swashbuckler,
just
which
missed.
is like the weakest class in D&D 3.5, and I was attacking the stilts and hitting them and doing like 2 damage and not doing anything. And so the whole
It was
combat,
so
I was trying to
funny.
knock this guy off stilts, and then someone just killed him. I was like, well, that was.
Well, yeah, because Lance was there and he just was picking them off with a bow.
He's like, let me just roll 4 20s. Okay, he's dead.
Yep.
That was all Lance did. Was roll
And that
20s.
became an inside joke the rest of the time. It's just Dalus, his worst enemy is stilts.
But now I'm Erastus,
Nice.
and I missed the whole tree. So
Accountants on stilts.
all right, the three of you guys have bless, which means you can
Woo.
roll. You
Yeet.
can make a attack or a save. You can if you make an attack or saving roll, you can roll a d4 and add that number.
it also means that when we sneeze, we won't be possessed by evil spirits. So
That's true. Yeah, that's right. That's another important side effect.
Yes. Now, storm spirits, I can't guarantee. They protect you, but if you spend too much time out in the rain, anything goes.
it's fair. It's fair.
So this tree tries to slam Erastus
Well, that's just rude.
and misses.
I didn't do anything to you.
So it's
I
like,
missed.
and you just like dodge out of the way.
Yeah.
And then you guys hear it creaking behind you and you realize
Oh,
that
come
there are
on.
actually 2 of them.
Oh, good. Great. That's exactly what I was hoping would happen. Awesome.
And so this one steps forward and then tries to slam Donan.
I
misses.
do that.
Missed again.
Alright, Ulrich.
Oh, they don't get any bonuses to attack. That's nice.
Well, looks
should.
like I'm gonna have to go
No, they
on
do.
a killing spree.
Oh, they do. Never mind. There. Yeah, that's.
I'll
that's good
take a
plan.
step forward. I'll attack this dude here.
Okay, you just
So
take a
we're
step back and
splitting the
attack the
damage,
tree.
is what you're telling me?
What's that?
We're splitting the damage. We're
do you
attacking
mean?
separate enemies.
Oh, okay. I'll take a step forward this way. Sorry, I
Okay.
didn't realize that that was the one we attacked.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, you can attack whatever you want. We just more like.
Right. Okay.
die,
All right.
is all.
Fine. Whatever.
I'll just tank the tree over here. We're good.
That's
Yeah,
good.
no, it's fine. I mean, well, you have Leasig to tank that tree. She can turn into a bear.
That's true.
Okay.
I don't know if I can turn into a bear quite yet, but
Sure you can. Pretty sure that's a
maybe.
CR you can turn into.
I think it is. Yeah, I think it is. You can turn into
Level
CR1 or
2.
lower, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Wow.
Yeah,
Whoa!
Jeez,
you,
man.
you didn't even need your
Nice.
+4 either. Or plus
Dang.
1d4.
Yeah, plus 24.
Wasn't-
Yeah, so
oh,
Ulrich just steps forward and attacks
almost
this
a
tree.
crit was one off.
Yeah, you hit.
9.
Nice.
Would
Oh,
it
you
be a
did
crit
crit,
if he
or you
rolled a
did hit.
20, or would it be a crit if he got over 25? For him.
Well, if you rolled a 20, he would get.
If
the
you
25.
rolled a
Okay,
20,
so
which
it's
would be
just the roll.
25.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just the roll. It's a natural roll.
Nice.
Yeah, so you tear into this tree. Okay, cool. Ariastus Camber.
All right, let's try this again. I poke it in the root. Yeah,
Looks like I'm gonna have to go on a killing spree. All right.
There you
yeah.
go.
7. I pokes it.
Okay, I
What's that
mean,
from?
like a rapier would not do. It's not very effective.
That's disappointing.
Yep.
I mean, I'm sorry. Hold on. His sword was effective, but my rapier's not. Like,
He has slashing damage.
Versus
yeah,
piercing
with a
damage.
sword.
Yeah,
What do
I
they
mean,
take into the
I don't make
densest
rules.
jungles? Machetes. What do machetes do?
It's true.
Slashing damage.
Yeah, a machete is not a long sword. They are not the same thing.
It's true. It's true that they are not the same thing, but
And also,
a
you do
long
not
sword
hit-
would be more effective against a tree than a
It's
rapier.
true. It would be more effective. It would not be effective enough to give it.
I don't think
one
so.
and
Yeah.
not the other.
That's
But
okay,
this is
because
the
I'm
rules of the
about to
game.
do I'm about to do blunt damage or bludgeoning damage with my.
Oh gosh, that's even worse.
Yeah. Is that your turn then, Erastus?
Yeah, I think so. I don't think I can do anything else.
Lycée Les Métiers. What are you gonna do?
Lame.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh, do you hit it with? Did you hit it with the flame before?
She hit it with me both times.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, wait. Did you miss the first one?
Wait.
No, she
No,
hit the
the
last
first
one. Okay.
one.
Oh, because you had
Because
advantage.
I had
right? You
this.
got it.
Yeah.
Because I forgot to just because
It
fire
doubles.
is more effective. Yeah.
Nice. So she actually did 12 damage in total.
She did 10.
Yeah.
She didn't.
Well,
She didn't
I
hit with
just
that
did
that
8.
one.
You did.
She hit with the 5, but not the 1.
Okay.
Yeah, nice. Okay, yeah. So you just did 16 damage to it.
Woo!
So you just Lisa just like torches the thing, just and it's like on fire now. Yeah.
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 Having a good time. Okay, cool. Dawn and Macantigern.
I have. Okay. A combat round is 6 seconds, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So I have 9 rounds left on my bless.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
here, I'll add
typically
to the
those kinds
turn
of
order.
things last the whole fight. They don't usually go 10 rounds.
Yeah, but I'm gonna keep track of it either way.
Yeah.
I'm putting it in the turn order.
Oh, is that actually a thing you can do?
And then I'll have it. I set it so that it will go -1 every time we pass over it.
Okay, cool.
Mhm.
And you know the drill. Fire from heaven.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Too bad it's not
Bet
actual
it's
fire.
not fire
Yeah.
damage. Yeah.
Radiant, but yeah.
Yeah.
So the one behind you, you're doing that?
No, I'm doing
Okay,
Just
so
one
you're
more.
focus firing on that one. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. It fails its save. So the fire from
Better.
heaven is.
He doesn't have a
Good.
minus on his dex save.
So, you know what? I think there might be a syntax error in here because he has a 6 dexterity, which is definitely a negative.
Wow. Yeah.
Was going to say.
But it's not. It's not doing it properly. It's like not saying. that
Tree so
it's-
fast.
it's saying it's a
Unless
plus
maybe
0.
it's showing. Maybe it's not showing us the actual number.
Well, no. So it says on the character sheet. It says like where it says strength plus. Oh, all of these are +0. That's weird. That should not happen. Let me try to reset these real quick. See if that. Okay, yeah, it's not giving me the bonus, so I'll just have to do it manually then.
It's weird.
Strange. Oh. Okay, well that worked. I think I can figure it out now. So yeah, okay, so it would be a -2. So we actually got a 5 then.
Nice.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm just resetting these. Okay, so is that your turn then, Donan?
don't think you have anything else you can do you? Because all your bonus sections have concentration, as far as I know.
Is that it for you, Donna? Donan McKentigern? Is that it for you?
Sorry, what?
Is that the end of your turn?
Is that it? Yeah, yeah,
Oh!
your turn.
Yes, sorry, I forgot
That's
to
okay.
tell you I was done.
The thing is, like, we asked it like 5 times and you just didn't respond, so I was just
I can't
confused.
hear you through the sun chips.
Okay, you're fair.
Hey Connor,
Okay, cool.
Yes.
other weapons. All of my weapons do piercing damage. All 3 of them.
Wait, say that again.
He's
Do
asking if you have
any
another
other
weapon.
weapons? I have a rapier, a longbow, and a javelin, all of which do piercing damage, and none of which do slashing damage.
I don't think so. No.
No. Okay.
No.
No. That's
You guys
butts.
don't just
Alright,
keep emergency axes
Yeah.
No.
for when you need
Well, I
to
mean,
top down a tree?
I mean,
I guess
when
we should at this
when I'm
point.
level 10, I could just turn my weapon into an axe at will, but
That's pretty
I'm
cool.
not level 10 yet. So
You're a very long way away from level 10.
Okay. What?
when I
Wait,
hit a
Missy?
certain level of hexblade, I basically have a shard blade that I can reshape and summon. at
Oh
will.
my goodness, that's cool.
It's pretty
Yeah. I know, it's amazing. And then I roll charisma to make attack rolls, and then my character is the favorite thing I've ever seen.
Oh, okay.
So, the tree at the front there tries to attack Ulrich. So, try to slam him.
I'm like just far enough away. that they
And
leave
he
me
actually
alone.
hits this time.
Yeah,
Does
you're just like, I'm just gonna
16
hang out.
bludgeoning
Wait,
damage.
this guy attacks
Yep.
me? Okay.
He's did a lot of damage to you, boy.
Wow,
Oof.
harsh.
Is this
Yeah.
guy technically 5 feet away from me?
Yep.
Yes.
This guy is? Did he
Oh, wait, the
attack?
guy behind you?
Yeah.
No.
No.
He's
Okay.
10 feet
I
away.
mean, you can use the ruler. This guy is 10 feet away, and this guy is 5 feet away.
Oh, yeah, I don't use the ruler.
Well, man, that's rough.
If you did, you would rule, Connor.
It's true.
Hold up.
Checking your ability stuff.
Yeah.
Caleb, as a move
Mhm.
action, can Ulrich hand me his sword? And then as a move action, can I hand it back to him? And can we just trade his sword back and forth on as our turns, please? Thank you.
I'd like to think no.
I know you would
pretty-
like to say no, but my question is, do the rules say no?
I'm pretty sure I think it's a no.
I mean, I feel like that seemed pretty cool. Come on,
Whoops.
he makes.
But
an
let's think
attack.
about this in terms of 6 seconds. The problem is he's using that 6
Yeah.
seconds to attack him with the sword. If he
Yeah, but he can also make a move action in that time.
right, but the problem is this would be he's moving and attacking, but
It's
like
not simultaneously. That's impossible. Otherwise, you would be attacking somebody
right.
towards the here.
It's fair. It just doesn't seem like I don't think there's.
So in my head, the way this looks is he chops it, and then I slide under it, and he throws a sword to me, and then I chop it, and then he flips over it, and then I throw the sword to him, and then he chops it. It'll look cool, and then I can attack with something that doesn't have.
Okay,
Sometimes,
Yeah, I
David,
mean-
I just
I have nothing to block with that. I just take it, I guess.
So, my turn though next, right?
give me 1 second.
It's fine. I'll just stab it. We don't have to look it up.
Yeah, I can't find anything about it.
I don't know that there's a
I don't-
specific rule.
I don't think that's a thing that you can do.
I mean, it would be interacting with something, and I don't know exactly how that works, but oh, you have a free object interaction. Yeah, that's right. You can do one object interaction, like drawing a weapon, for free. So I imagine like handing it to somebody else would be an interaction. So I think you could actually do it for free without your move action, even.
Where is it saying this in like combat?
It's saying it on Google where I looked it up because I don't have the rule book.
Well, we have the SRD, we have the PHB in the Roll20. You can just look up rules.
I mean, can you look up pages on it? Is
No,
that-
but you
okay,
can just type in like a keyword.
Interacting with objects. Okay.
See, but yeah, that's like for out of combat. So I'm trying to find like.
Okay.
There you go,
It
action-
was
actions in
supposed to be a
combat.
free action, so maybe it'll give us a list of free actions if I look up free action. That's not. That
Here
doesn't.
you go. Use an object. You normally interact with an object while doing something else, such as when you draw a sword as part of an attack. When an object requires your action for its use, you can take the use an object action. This action is also useful when you want to interact with more than one object on your turn. No, it's an action. When okay. When an object requires your action for its use. Okay. I just don't think it makes logical sense that you would be able to do that in the middle of combat and easily pass back and forth a sword while also attacking the tree. So I'm just gonna roll a no on that one.
Okay. I guess that's fair.
Yeah. So the tree slams down on Ulrich. Do you have a shield, Ulrich?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you probably like lift up your shield to try to like do it, and it's like the Dalinar crush, right? Where you just like you barely like hold it, but like it hurts you a lot. Yeah, exactly.
You
You're just
didn't
like
last
on one
clap
knee,
that.
shield, like what?
He tried to last clap it. He missed.
Exactly, yeah.
Smashed in the face.
Yeah, and honestly, and the tree is on fire too, so it actually looks pretty cool because like this flaming branch is just like burying him down, and he's just barely holding it off with his shield. But yeah, it hurts a lot. Like it's like all through your bones, just like
It's
shudder.
like as if a tree were to fall on you and then stand back up and fall on you again.
Yep. Sounds like that. That's what that would be. And then the tree behind Donan attacks him
No.
and
No. They've gotten a
hits. And
21
does 13 damage.
this round. Oofta. That's not a good sign.
That Dex saving throw.
Okay.
Yeah. What's this do?
Yeah, he fails.
Oh,
Cool. Nice. Yeah,
2d8
2d8 lightning.
Eat that damage.
So is that lightning damage? Is that what you're
starts fires on trees, so it's also weak to that, right?
And
No.
also, I'm at 0 hit points.
Oh no.
Oh.
Ooh.
Wait,
I suppose you probably can't do that.
what's the difference between current hit points and temporary hit points?
You can gain temporary hit points as part of spells.
You
and then it's
shouldn't
just
have any
extra
temporary
HP
hit
that
points.
You don't aren't permanent,
It
basically.
was weird that ended up with HP there, but I
Yeah,
guess
all
Donan goes down. Feels bad.
So, just as
Yeah.
a point of note, you have to use
Mhm.
your reaction to do this. And if you go to 0, you wouldn't get to use your reaction, I don't think. I assume your reaction has to happen after your.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it's in response to a thing. Is there any
That's
kind of
what I'm
reaction
wondering.
happens?
Here, let's look up reactions real quick. See if.
Actually, wait. Okay, it matters. All it matters is whether or not it has to hit you. Hits you with an attack. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
It's not when it attacks, it's
then
when it hits
does
you.
it.
Yeah, I would think that you probably can't do it because of the.
I think probably not.
Yeah.
Which sucks because you.
I don't
It
know how to
does.
play this game.
It's okay. This is a really.
No, it's
specific-
okay. Yeah. I want to double check on that. I just want to make sure that's the way this would work because that seems important.
Yeah.
That would be my.
Yeah. I don't know how narratively that would work. If it has to hit you.
I just assumed it was a retaliation based on
Right, and that's what it seems like.
based on my
It just depends on when the
cleric
reaction
status,
happens.
But then the flavor text says you rebuke them. So
Yeah, and it's a
Yeah.
reaction, and it's the reaction to them hitting you, which means it happens after they score the hit. So I feel like you would have to survive the hit, but I don't. It doesn't say one way or the other, but I don't know.
I should have kited. But being me, I was overconfident in my own HP.
Would have been hard to. You'd had to waste a turn to get away and stuff. And yeah, they hit really hard, so it was fair to assume they weren't going to one-shot you, but they do 3d6 damage, so plus 4. Wow, that's pretty severe. If only we had, I don't know, like a giant bear or something. They could just face tank. Although to be fair, your fire damage is the only thing that does anything. So
Yeah.
It'd be nice if we had a cleric that could, like, you know, heal people and help out.
Man, I cannot find.
It's fine. I'll just heal you.
Oh, that's right. You do that.
It takes my action, but honestly, my action was gonna do 1 damage anyway, so who cares? It's both actions.
Let's see. A reaction is an instant response to a trigger of some kind, which can occur on your turn or someone else's.
The real question is, does it do the damage before or after the reaction happens? Because it hits you. But the question is, does the hit do damage and then you react, or do you react before it does damage? Which I'm not sure how that would happen, but it's magic, so there's also that. It could be a simultaneous thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's so the actual the text of it says it happens instantaneously when the trigger occurs. It's an instant response to a trigger of some kind. So I'm going to rule that it can happen even if you go down. That seems like the most obvious thing, because it's just it happens simultaneously as the hit is happening. So I'm going to rule that it does work.
Okay.
We can look it up
I won't
specifically
argue
later.
with that.
Yeah. That's what it seems to be saying, because it's a response to a trigger. So even if he does go down, it's still an instant response.
The only reason that's weird is because like it makes sense on this ability narratively, but for instance, take the parry reaction, which is the same when, or I'm sorry, not parry.
The sentinel thing.
Parry is when they miss you. There's another one for when they hit you, and you can make an attack on them. In that instance, that doesn't really. I guess you can strike them. I guess maybe that's what it is. Yeah. No, I feel like that makes sense. Never mind.
Yeah. So Donan, yeah. So as you go down, you just like get hit by this tree, and you're just like, ugh. I think what it probably is the tree hits you, and then lightning just like goes up from you and just like lights the thing on up.
And then we
lightning.
expect to see you triumphantly rise from underneath it, and then it pulls away, and you're just like, oh,
Exactly. Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
It was pretty cool.
You know what? If I'm falling down dead, I might as well use Channel Divinity here. Where I'll do my max damage instead of the 12. I'll do 16.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Because
right.
Which Channel Divinity is it? This is just the fact that you have it.
This one is Destructive Wrath.
Ooh. When you roll like your thunder damage, you can deal your Channel Divinity.
Cool.
Fancy.
That's awesome.
That is cool.
So, you know what I think it is? Then, because of just the intensity of this, I think what happens is, Donan, you get hit by the tree, right? But a lightning bolt hits you at the same time, and it just, you act as like a channel for the lightning that just, and then it hits the tree instead.
Nice.
Potential arc from me into the tree itself. So as it brings its limb down, a bolt jumps and just fries the whole length of it.
Yeah. And it's just, one of its branches just like kind of like gets torn off by lightning. Yeah. Cools. Okay, awesome. Ulrich Swain. Swain it up, boy.
Don't you dare say that again. Put some respect on my name.
Respect? You don't like your class?
No, just the name.
Oh, okay.
Anyway. I mean, yeah, I'm just going to attack this guy in front of me again.
Yeah, that seems like the...
Yeah, do it.
I'm doing it.
Nice.
Yeah, buddy.
There you go.
Okay, now there's 9 damage, and then I'm going to do second wind again.
I don't see a damage. Oh, there it is. Okay.
You can do second wind more than once.
Well, again, I haven't done it yet after arrest. I just.
Oh, you just put it in the chat. You didn't.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, that was an accident.
Oh,
I didn't roll or anything.
Gotcha.
It wasn't even my turn when I put that out there.
Did you need second wind?
Yeah. So 6.
Cool. Do you get 6 hit points back? Is that what that
Yep.
is?
Nice.
Cools. Alrighty,
Good.
Erastus Camber.
Right.
Dice.
I'm gonna turn around. Poke Durin's smoldering body, and he gets 1 HP back.
1 HP?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Okay.
We're doing it.
Erastus, I think maybe you're just like facing the tree and you're just like looking at Rafer. You're like, this isn't working. And then you just maybe look behind you and like tap Donan with your foot. Like, here you go.
Hey, buddy.
Healing.
I tap him, and some mist drifts off of my foot, and then he's in.
Yeah.
And I regain 1 HP.
Yeah.
Fun.
Yeah, buddy.
Holy sig.
Yeah.
Produce flame.
Nice.
Set those trees on fire.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah.
And you
8.
kill it.
Yes.
Yeah.
1 goal.
It just-
Accomplished.
It's true.
Nice.
Yeah, you just like the tree just like it's definitely the scene from like the Two Towers. One of the ents
Yeah.
is just going like on fire, just, and then just like falls down smoldering.
What we
Yeah,
like
and
to
Lisa
hear.
just like fire like dancing in her eyes, and we get a close up shot on her face. It's like, yes. Cool. Donan and McKentigern. Prone on the ground with 1 hit point.
Well, does that interrupt my casting? That interrupts my concentration, doesn't it?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
What, dying?
The bless goes away, yes.
And I'm out of spell slots. So...
Oh no.
You have a cantrip healing, right? Or do you not?
I have a spare the dying,
Oh, okay.
which makes me stable.
You might want to run away because just for the sole reason that if he hits you and does 14 damage, you die.
Yep.
So
Tie dye.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I will
What's your
Kind
hit point,
of.
Donan?
roll and crawl and jump over to here. Right?
Roll, crawl, and jump.
Run away.
Yep, pretty much just scrabble backwards out of the little crater
Yeah.
I've left in the ground.
Uh-huh, yeah. Okay, cool. So the awakened tree steps forward and I think attacks Leesig because
probably.
he's like, oh, flamethrower.
Now, as long as he doesn't one-shot you, this is your impetus to rage into a bear mode. Oh my gosh, these guys
Aw.
are animals. They
Yeah,
just
hit.
roll so high.
14.
Oh.
You have 1 hit point left, Leesig.
Yeah.
Oh, thank
Mm.
goodness.
I'm glad I leveled up.
Yep. Holy crap.
Yeah, that didn't feel so good.
It's so
Like Leesig is just like looking at the flame like yes, yes, and then gets slammed by a tree. Like, oh no.
Ha, I got it. Boom.
Yep.
His face plant.
Ulrich.
Turn around and wheel on the next one, I guess. Huh?
Yeah, pretty much.
Unless you want to try and heal somehow. We don't have any potions that do it.
No, I mean I already did heal. I'm fine.
Yeah. Well, I mean, by fine, I can't see your health bar, so that means it's still less than half.
Wait, what?
Leesig, do you want to make your hit points 1?
Oh, I thought it did.
Fine. Did,
12 health.
did he attack somebody while he was in my reach?
Yeah. He just attacked Leesig.
He just attacked
That
Lisa.
did just happen. We
Yeah.
can go
Okay.
there if you want.
Probably the easy reaction.
I was still under the assumption that he was a step away.
No, that's fine. Yeah.
That means you can.
So when you
attack
do your
it
thing,
twice.
what's your thing that you can do here?
Yeah, hold up a
You can
sec.
attack it with a reaction of somebody.
Yeah, when
That's-
a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you, you can use your reaction to make a melee weapon against the attacking creature.
I love that because that doesn't even need to be an ally. It's like
Right.
if anyone
And,
gets hit.
Yeah, and then they provoke opportunity attacks even if they take a disengage action before leaving my reach. And if I hit them with this opportunity attack,
They can't move.
they can't move. The creature's speed becomes 0 for the rest of the turn.
The Sentinel Fighter is a damage machine. It's amazing, especially if you have a polearm and you take polearm master. It's just gross. It's so cool. That was almost what I did for this. I
Go
was
ahead and make a
trying
roll.
to figure out if I wanted to do that or polearm fighter because they're just amazing.
Okay.
Unfortunately, you're not flanking it.
So a 13 does not hit.
No. Wait. Yeah, it does not hit.
Okay, let me think about this.
I am regretting dying now. Could have used bless right about now.
Typically you do. Oh yeah,
Wait.
that's true.
Oh wait, you got a 13?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, you hit. I don't.
Oh.
Wait. My
What's it say?
okay, my brain just did a weird thing where it did the complete opposite of what it should have done. Yeah, okay.
You assumed
We're
it
good.
had to be.
You hit.
I hit?
I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, you hit with that. I don't know what I was thinking.
All right, 11 damage.
Now you
Yep,
can
yep.
attack it again.
Yeah, now it's your turn. So
Oh, hey.
just wailing on it.
Always do. Okay. 7.
There you go. Okay. So Ulrich just turns around and starts wailing on this thing. Erastus,
I mean, I go ahead. Might as well attack it. because-
chopping off branches as they like attack you.
If I can find my character sheet, here we go. Okay. Poke. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you missed.
Yeah, I figured. Thanks.
Lisik.
Rolled a 3.
Okay. I can move and then attack, right?
Yes, but if you move too
yes.
much, it'll get attack of opportunity against you.
Okay.
Yeah, so that
How much
you could
is too much?
Out of its
away from it. Yeah, so disengage is an action, which would mean that you could move without it provoking an attack of opportunity on you.
Is wild shape an action? Or is it a bonus action? 'Cause you
The
could-
thing is, if I was to do that, even if I took damage in that form, when I reverted back to human, I would have to take whatever damage I took in that
Yes, but you would have like 36 HP, which is physically impossible for it to one shot, as opposed to your 1 HP, which is physically impossible not to one shot.
form. Yeah, I guess so.
But I mean, it's up to you. I'm just saying you could instantly die to an attack right now. Wait,
Yeah.
Yes,
maybe not.
very
Oh.
easily.
Oh yeah,
No,
56
she
yeah,
still
you very
could,
easily
yeah.
die in one shot. Yeah, like perma die. Technically, no, it couldn't kill me in one shot for the max health, but otherwise, yeah.
Hey, Carly,
Yes,
don't die.
I'll try.
Hashtag choose life.
Yeah, even if it rolled like max damage, it would have to hit you at least twice to kill you as a bear.
Yeah.
Like,
I need to look at the wild shape stuff again and see how this works.
Yeah, and the thing is, if you have like 5 HP in wild shape and it hits you and it does 25 damage, you're still not gonna. Actually, you would instantly die. But if it does like 20 damage, you wouldn't, or whatever. Like, it gives you that buffer for not instantly being killed.
Was I reading something different when I looked at this? I'm looking at the wild shape right now, and it says, your max CR is 1/4.
Yeah, but it's her circle that changes it to 1. Her like the circle of the moon.
Oh, so all druids can wild shape?
I think they get it. I think they all get it, but one is better at it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
that's
Circle of
what
the
it is.
Moon is better at it.
Yeah, 'cause they
Got
get
it.
CR1.
Okay, that makes sense. I was like, what?
There's been so many druids in Court of Swords and other RPGs that I've listened to that I've osmosis a lot of their rules because everyone picks Wild Moon. Or,
Circle of the Moon, yeah.
Whatever, Circle Moon, yeah.
Wild of the Circle.
Wild of the Circle Moon Bear Druid.
What?
Whatever. Sorry.
So you could turn into a bear if you wanted to.
Or you can also Sacred Flame it if you wanted to be like balls of steel.
Yeah. Just be very risky move.
I think the bear is a safer bet.
Yeah.
It's also a more thematic bet. You were almost
Yeah.
killed by a tree. So
Yeah.
this time
Yeah.
the tree glomps over you and it comes back up. Instead of seeing a lightning dwarf, we see a bear.
So what's the description here, Lisa? What does this look like?
I mean, she just like morphs into a bear.
Right, but like how? How so?
Do we hear you like scream and then your scream just super bass drops and then
Honestly, probably, and then it's just like a bear
well that's horrifying.
roaring. Um,
Uh,
but like, yeah, I mean, like, I don't know how to describe a person morphing into an animal besides just saying they morph into an animal.
It's
I
fair.
mean, does it happen in like a burst of light, a burst of steam? Does it,
Do you
just
slowly
liquid.
transform
is it like a
into
physical transformation that's
I
kind
mean,
of
it doesn't
slow
render clothes. So I
morphing?
assume you don't like get bigger slowly and destroy your clothing or anything. I assume you just like warp, right? In some way, some magical way.
Yeah.
So circle the
Yeah.
moon. Do you just like glow blue or weird? sound?
She blurs and becomes indistinct. The air, the air in the air in the glade fills with a pungent, spicy scent, and there's a bear.
and there's a bear.
There's a bear.
Or you could molt if you wanted it to be super nasty. It could like crawl out of your body or something gross. That's what I do.
Impossible. Yes, like those Doctor Who. There's an episode of Doctor Who like that.
Amazing. Yeah.
One of the old oh, what's his name? 9. I think it's 9.
I don't know any of their names.
I think, like, her body kind of like turns into just like a cloud of mist, and then it reforms itself into the shape of a bear,
Okay.
Nice.
and she kind of like rematerializes.
Erastus
Cool.
approves of your mist effects. Because
Yeah, yeah. So give me 1 second. I'm making a token for a bear. Real quick. I should have
Yeah,
done
how
this
many
already,
hit
but-
points does a bear have?
Well, you're a brown bear.
Yeah.
I'll say 32, 36.
So let me get this ready. Okay.
You also get multi attack, which is fun.
Ooh.
Yeah, you get to be a monster.
Yeah. Oh, 34. I knew it was going to be 34 because I guessed 32 and 36. Unfortunately, your
Law of
armor class is
probability.
also 11, which is garbage. But you have +4 strength. And
Nice.
minus everything else but con. And wisdom for some
'Cause you're a
reason.
bear.
I guess bears are wise.
Well, it was because its perception is based on
Yeah.
that.
Oh, but you maintain your intellectual scores, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's good because they have 2 intelligence. So not -2, 2. They have -4. They have 2 intelligence.
Yeah, I maintain like personality and intelligence and stuff.
Cool. Yeah, you can just bite and claw and stuff. Fun. Okay.
So let me drag this out, and then I'll give you control over it.
This is 1d8 +4 piercing damage. That's intense. 2d6 +4 for your claws. That's pretty good. I want to be a bear.
I am as big as the tree.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nice.
You are,
Very
you are a
big.
large, big bear.
You're not a little bear.
That's true.
Goodness gracious, computer, could you go any slower? What is going on, buddy?
Don't say stuff like that, man. They could always go slower.
That's true.
Yeah, they'll just do what it did to Connor and crash. It's fine.
Okay, cool. So you should have access to the brown bear character sheet in. I'll show it to you, y'all.
Wait, do my punches do bludgeoning damage? Oh, if I punch this tree, I do more damage than if I stab it.
And so Lisig disappears and becomes a brown bear.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So how does everybody react to this moment?
Good question.
Like, how did you describe it again?
She like turns into like a mist and then reforms into the shape of a bear.
Nice.
Okay.
I mean, there's probably some expletives and trying to like crush
Corn
that tree.
blossoms.
corn bear.
I mean, Donan's like on the ground right now. Like he probably just like looks up and just like corn blossoms.
Oh great, a bear. Now we're getting attacked by one of them as well. Amazing. Wonderful. I'm gonna put the little snail icon on you to show that you're transformed into an animal.
Okay, that's what that means, I'm sure. Yeah. But yeah. So is that an action to change into the bear?
I think so.
Do you want to paste the ability in chat?
Uh-huh.
You probably have a different one because you're circled. I think it might be a bonus action for you.
That-
I might have pulled that out of my. Yeah.
Yeah, you can use your action to magically assume the shape of a beast you have seen before.
But is that a circle of the moon version? Of the moon?
Yeah, I think Circle of the Moon might be a little different.
Circle of the moon.
Oh, yeah, and you can do it as a bonus action rather than as an action.
Yeah, boy.
Nice.
Dang, that's so insane.
Yep. Let me just turn into a bear.
Additionally, while you are transformed by wild shape, you could use a bonus action to expend one spell slot to regain 1d8 HP per level of the spell slot expended.
That's fancy.
That's instant. Yeah. Yeah. So you change into a bear, and then you want to, I don't know, attack it as a bear, probably.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and
Like,
do
oh
that.
no,
I mean,
a bear.
you can-
it ate me sick, and
you
they're
can
like,
use
oh,
your
let's attack.
action to do multi-attack, and so you can
Nice.
make one bite and one claw. So you can just go ahead and click on those in the character sheet there
Cool.
and do those.
Yeah, buddy.
So now.
Do I just click on multi-attack, or do I click on
No,
both
click
of them
on each
separately?
of the attacks separately.
Okay.
Yeah, the bite and claw. Yeah.
Oops.
Yeah, that missed.
That's your lower damage one, though, I think. Yeah, there you go.
Oof.
Yeah, there we go.
Ah.
So the second one hit, but not the first one.
Oh, do I?
Yeah, click
Roll
on
attack.
the name of it for damage.
Okay.
Nice.
Well,
Yeah, there you go.
nice.
Cool. Yeah, so now we just see a tree fighting a bear.
You for ya.
And the bear just like ripping into it, tearing off a bunch of bark. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, go be sick.
And then Dylan and McKentigern, you're watching this. What do you do?
You still laying down?
I never explicitly said I got up. I just sort of tumbled.
True.
Uh-huh.
And Caleb didn't make me do an acrobatics check or nothing.
I mean, you only
You
moved
just
like
crawled, but
so.
yeah.
Got away with it.
I'm not gonna have you make an acrobatics check to like scrabble away on the ground.
We're just ducking and weaving between our legs.
Yeah, they were probably fighting you went underneath their legs, just like. "Ugh."
In an undignified manner.
Exactly.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna slap it with Sacred Flame again.
Yeah, sure.
Just keep doing that. And
Then you run on your back and you go.
It's
shoot
very
us.
bad at dex saving throws, so.
It's true.
hmm It's like the one thing I can do right now.
Watch you roll a nat
Mhm.
20.
Would that even save it though?
Oh, it succeeded.
It'd roll a
Oof.
nat 20 on the
It
second.
did. It rolled a 19 and a 20 on that. That was pretty unlucky for you.
Yep, I saw that coming.
Yep. So it does not have any effect on the tree. The tree is
It's
gonna
not
attack.
very effective.
Yeah.
The
The tree is going to attack the bear
And
Ah.
then
and
oh, it's
miss.
gonna kill it. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Ulrich, you get your reaction, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, buddy. Trim that tree. Do it.
Trim it hard.
The sad thing is the tree almost hit you. With that
Kill
knife.
me a shrubbery.
Go away, brown bear. Sorry.
No, don't go away. We want it there.
No, I didn't want it where it
Oh,
was.
You missed.
Oh,
Ah.
Yeah, so I mean, it's honestly like the brown bear and the tree are like attacking each other and like wrestling and stuff, and you're just like, I don't want to hurt the bear, I guess.
Yeah, I'm just kind of like,
But it is your turn, so you get to do it again.
Oh, hey. I love how this is working.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, at first he's too shocked about the bear, and he's not even sure if it's his friend or not. He's like,
Right. Did Lisa just
I'm
get
pretty
eaten
sure
by a
it's my
bear
ally.
randomly?
yeah, but then he's like,
That it
yeah,
might kill
yeah.
me.
He probably at first he thinks that the bear just ate Lisig, and he's like,
Yeah, right.
okay, there we go.
Nice. There it is.
So 12.
Is
Mm-hmm.
that a max roll? On your...
Oh
no, you had a bonus, never mind.
Oh, is this? I rolled a 7, so almost a max roll.
Okay, cool.
So
And then Erastus.
I mean,
Cut off a branch.
I might punch it.
Okay.
Because let me see. So I roll 1d8 plus 3. So now I think even if I roll average on this, I should.
You'll
be
do a
about-
minimum of 1 damage. So.
Well, right, but because it divides in half my damage, I'm trying to figure out if it's better to punch, which is really weak, but doesn't get divided. Or,
But can you do lethal damage with your punch?
I mean, I don't care. If I knock it out, I'll just poke it until it dies. Or
I guess.
something more effective.
I don't really know how you knock out a tree, but
I mean, by playing D&D, and that's how you do it.
how do you do all sorts of things that don't actually happen in real life? Play D&D.
I poke its tree, and it takes 5 damage.
You kill it.
Oh my
Nice.
gosh. Wow.
It's literally probably where it's just like it's still like barely standing, right? And it's just been ripped up by Ulrich and Lisig, and then you just kind of like poke it, and then it just collapses. And it's not you really did anything. It's just like
I did 5 damage.
well, you did 1 damage to it. It had 1 hit point left.
Oh, well, yeah. Yeah, I just like poke a root, and it like snaps, and it.
Yeah, it just tumbles over. It was on its last route.
Ha! I won.
Oh my
hey,
gosh.
I destroyed it. Also, now there's a bear, so now I stick position, and I'm like,
Bear looks at you with disappointment.
Really,
I wanted
Erastus?
to
Are you
kill
this stupid?
How does this bear know how to speak PC?
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
It's a bab. But yeah, Lisig, do you just like change back right away, or do you just mess
I
with them?
have to check how that works. You can revert to your normal form earlier by using a bonus action on your turn. So if we're not in turn order anymore, does that mean I can just revert back?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
No, you're stuck in bear form forever unless you get into another combat. Sorry.
that's the downside to the circle of the moon. You can turn into it really easily, but getting out of it,
You just can never turn back.
so easy. You have to go to the moon. That's the
I mean, there's a time limit, so.
You have to go to the moon.
yeah. The way it works is on the full moon you can turn, but then you gotta wait for full moon to turn back. Anyways,
That would be being a werewolf.
no, that's not how that. You're only a werewolf that one night. I'm saying until it comes
okay.
back.
I gotcha.
All right.
You're the reverse of a werewolf.
Yeah.
So a were-human then. Or a were-half.
Yeah, you're a wolf most of the time, but on a
Oh my
full moon you turn into a human.
I want a book about a bunch of anthropomorphic animals turn into humans.
No.
Moon
No.
fiddles.
Okay, that's actually
don't
kind of
want
cool
that.
though.
That's amazing.
You almost want that, but you don't want that.
It's true, probably, but I love that idea because it's hilarious.
It's pretty
Yes.
hilarious.
Humans, I just.
I mean, yeah, the idea of like an animal turning into a human and then like having to live as a human and not really like understanding how
Yeah.
it works. That's pretty fun.
It's amazing. Yeah, you just see a guy with his legs scratching his face, and you're like, oh,
Exactly.
okay. He's like, woof.
Woof, bro, woof.
Good day. That's where the Shaolin monks learn their animal-based kung fu.
Sure.
Anyways, we should probably long rest because we're all super hurt except for me. 'cause-
It's true.
Yeah, so Lisa, you just turn back into the
Yeah,
yourself.
mist back into a 3-foot
I was
tall
not
halfling.
aware you were. Well, that was interesting.
Honestly, I'm not sure I was either.
I mean, yeah, you've never done it before, Lisa. You've seen other people do it for sure, but
How is it exactly that you came by that ability? Or would we be familiar enough with D&D mechanics that we would understand that she's a druid from that?
yeah, you can make a
Or would we just
history
assume that
check
she has
or an
some-
Arcana check.
Okay. I would
To
love
know
to
that.
fail a knowledge-based check.
Okay, sounds good.
What? Oh yeah, alphabets and stuff. There we go.
Looks like David just faced a knowledge-based check.
Fail.
and so did Erastus.
Awesome.
Yeah, you don't know Erastus. Ulrich or Donan could make the same check to try to figure that out, though.
Yeah.
What was the
Arcana or history.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, this is something I'm good at. So
Donan tries to calm down Lisig as an animal.
wait. Wait, what?
Donan just rolled animal handling. I don't
Harsh
know why.
burn. Oof.
Oh, okay. At first, I was like, "Wait, what are we rolling for?" I was yeah.
Yeah, I was
Because you said that, I was like, "What?"
Yeah, so
Okay.
Ulrich, you can guess immediately when you like think about this. You're like, okay, she's a druid, and I know what druids are.
Oh. Right. Okay. Why is that not common knowledge?
I mean, druids are kind of really
Because I
secretive.
act like a rogue.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that too.
Yeah, I mean, as much as like they're in the player's handbook, so we know what they are. Our characters
Right.
run into druids every other day.
Yeah.
Like,
Druids are pretty rare.
they tend to be
Or-
reclusive as well.
They're
as-
very reclusive.
Yeah. So it's pretty weird that she's here.
Plus, like, I mean, all magic has a nature-based effect usually to some degree. So, like, I mean, she could have cast polymorph
Right.
to be a wizard, right? Like,
Yeah.
I think. So, yeah, like it's hard to determine what kind of magic it is without actually.
But it seems you can guess, Ulrich, from your knowledge of arcane stuff. You're like, I think she's a druid. So yeah, how do you guys all
you would
respond to
know the
this?
difference between a druid and a wizard.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What do you guys do?
How do we respond to her being a druid?
Yeah. Did
Hey,
you mention it?
it's pretty cool that you're a druid. Anyway, yeah, so there's this giant hole thing that we should go in, because that's awesome.
I'm in no shape to move around.
Yes, I think perhaps we might rest for a while. My connection to the mountain is waning, and you all appear to be rather banged up. He says at max health, which is only because trees weren't scared of me. But I'm not going to say that.
Yeah, the tree understood that you were the least important enemy.
And yet I killed it.
It's tree.
You killed one of them.
You got the final blow.
Yes, which in most games means I get the credit.
Beast this.
It's fair. It's fair.
Yeah, okay there,
Everybody
Genji.
else got an assist.
Okay there, Genji.
Well, Overwatch isn't one of those games. You get a kill for looking at people in that game. But anyways,
Yes, but you get but you pick up so many final blows just by playing Genji and tapping shift.
it's fair. It's not. You're not wrong.
Dash reset, dash reset,
Yep.
dash reset.
Alt. Team wipe.
I did all the work.
Yep. Anyways.
So, yeah.
Now the only thing is, I don't know that this is the safest place to camp. Being I
It
don't know,
probably
like,
is not.
a gateway to the Feywild.
Yeah.
The other thing is, if we go through it, yes, I know you're excited. Yeah.
Hi, baby.
If we go
She's excited to
through
go to the Feywild too.
If we go through it at almost dead health, then we're just gonna die. So I think maybe we
I'll just teleport you into the middle of Oberon's court, and then you're just like, well,
Oh dear.
like, oh hey, sorry we're late for the ball. We're just gonna go take a nap. Bye. Yeah, I think maybe we should probably.
do you have any spare ooms?
Yeah.
The heck?
I'm gonna go cuddle up under this on this piece of wood. All right, good night.
You guys just want a long rest in this clearing?
We gotta
Probably
land
not.
somewhere, or we're gonna die.
The
I mean,
best
yeah,
idea.
might as well.
Because none of our spellcasters have spells. At least I know. Doing it, and I don't. So
Okay, remind me how heal mechanics work in this game. Like,
when you
how
long
much
rest, you
HP?
reset everything.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
That would just be crud if you had to like wait in-game weeks.
This
Yeah,
isn't
well-
Burning Wheel, Josh. Don't worry.
Unfortunately,
Pathfinder does it too.
Yeah.
Oh,
do.
does
You get,
it?
you get your level
Pathfinder
and
does
go
it too.
back.
You get like your level and something changed back when you rest overnight,
Yeah.
and it is really annoying to work around
Mhm.
because
Fortunately for us, D&D characters all have regenerative powers.
Well, so I mean that's the thing, right? Like, what's actually happening if we were to look at hit points from a realistic side, it would almost be like only the last hit actually hit you. Well, the rest of your hit points that are being worn down is like your ability to dodge,
It's like
right?
stress,
Like, exactly, it's like stress, right?
right?
It's only really the last hit that actually does any
Which
damage.
is why it's
so what we should do is we should make little boxes that you can check off when you get stressed.
Yeah.
Call them
somebody
panic
should put that in
boxes.
the
Panic boxes. Ugh, you're so close. You're so close.
game.
But yeah, you guys just want a long rest here?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine by me.
Okay.
Lisa goes off and hides herself in a bush to rest.
You guys saw me as a bear. I feel I feel conscious now. Okay, yeah. So you guys long rest. Would someone roll a d20 for me, just for no
No.
reason?
no one wants to roll a d20.
For no reason.
No reason at all.
For-
Just someone roll a d20 for me.
For no reason.
That's not a roll. Hold on.
No, 1d2 minus.
Yeah.
All right,
I
then
hit
roll the 5.
0.
You're welcome, guys.
Okay, cool.
Mm.
We only
We're
get
gonna
attacked
be
by
okay.
fives.
And now we are dead.
Yep.
Okay,
The other really weird thing about healing in D&D is that if we get woken up 7 hours and 59 minutes into our rest, we don't get healed until we have that last 60 seconds of rest.
It's true.
So you go from 1 hit point at 7 hours 59 minutes to max at 8 hours. Interrupted for an hour at any point, you don't get any of your rest, and it's just really weird and binary. So let's not.
Okay, cool. So you guys rest. And let's see. Let me roll something real quick. Interesting. Okay.
It's a scary word.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stress could power a light bulb. Minded by now.
The way you said that was hilarious. Okay, so let me check this real quick.
The fact that you're not just saying we wake up is concerning me.
Yeah.
Someone roll a d10 for me.
What? Why?
Because I like messing with you guys.
Ah, crap.
Okay, 7.
Yeah. Hope this isn't the number of enemies that spawn. Usually that's like a d6 or a d4.
Do you guys light a fire?
Which is the better answer?
I'm not gonna tell you.
The answer is probably no. It's not a good idea to light a fire
mean-
in a strange place.
Yeah, I feel like that might be dangerous, especially because we're going to sleep and we're in the woods, and unless it's like cold, it's probably not necessary.
So you don't light a fire?
I mean, we probably do for like eating or something, and then we probably put it out to rest.
Sounds good. Yeah, you guys wake up in the morning.
Oh, thank goodness. Do we have to burn rations?
Yeah, I guess if you're eating, yeah, everybody
Yeah.
mark off a ration. That makes sense.
Yeah, I was basically asking if you care about rations. I don't know if you were
I mean, yeah, might as well. I mean, if you guys, especially if you guys are going in the Feywild, like, who knows when you'll be back in civilization? So
I don't know if I have rations.
I should have it somewhere.
They're not in my. Oh, I do have rations. How many do I have? Why don't they have 2? I don't like that answer.
Cause is that the default pack?
I think
You
so.
get
Well,
rations.
No, I have a priest's kit. I think, which is
if anyone has like an explorer's pack, I think you get rations with it. Or
yeah.
an engineer's pack.
I think the priest's pack just does not have very much in the way of rations, is it? I have a blanket though, and an alms box in case anybody wants to give me money.
Do you guys know what pack you chose for equipment? Oh, you have a priest pack too, Donan, so you have 2 days of rations.
Oh, okay. I mean, I have 2. I have 2 rations listed already.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Okay.
so it's already listed. Yep, cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, you get 2 with the priest pack. I had the same thing.
Ulrich, what pack did you get?
I think I have no idea. Give me a sec.
Yeah, just look on your character sheet. What about you, Lisig?
What pack did it? I don't think
Does
I got
it
a
say
pack.
what do you have in your
Yeah,
inventory?
you would have gotten a pack.
Oh, yeah, okay. So backpack, book, ink pen, parchment, mapper, scroll case, and calligrapher's supplies.
Calligrapher's
So you have no food.
What kind of pack did you pick?
He didn't piecemeal. He just bought all of it separately.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So why are we doing rations? What's
Because you're in, like, you have to eat something.
Well, yeah, but why didn't you tell me that we were doing rations?
we we don't have anybody.
Why didn't you tell me that people had to eat food, Caleb?
It's an assumption.
Stupid.
Nobody picked the survivalist background, did they?
No. I
No.
didn't know we needed to survive.
Someone can make a survival roll to try to get food. Probably Lisig, but
What's Lisig's background?
spy.
Oh. Okay, yeah. Right.
Yeah, do you have any like rations or a pack or anything, Lisig? I think you're muted.
That made sense. In the equipment box, I have like.
Oh, you have 10
it
rations.
says
Okay.
rations. Oh, okay.
Lisig has 10 rations, so
Cool.
we're good for now. Ulrich and Lisig can both eat.
Someone should open a restaurant. That's a lot of.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Okay, cool. So you guys eat in the morning and wake up, and in what? You want to go in?
How fortuitous! No one killed us in our sleep.
It's good. Right?
Time to go look for something to kill us while we're awake.
Yeah, you want to just. So you want to go up to that center of the ruins right there?
Yeah.
So you just see a circular pit, and it's about a foot down from the top of it. It's filled with a loam.
Well, if we've learned anything, I suppose it's that just close your eyes and jump in, right?
Yeah, that's what I tried to do like an hour ago, and then
Take a deep breath and jump in.
Yep.
Yeah, so Erastus, you just jump in.
YOLO, right?
Okay. Would you like to make a will save for me? Or a wisdom save, rather?
No.
no, I would not.
Okay, well, you have to do it anyway, sorry.
16.
Aww, I
Okay,
thought that was
cool.
gonna work.
Would everyone make a wisdom save for me as they go now?
No.
Sure. Double just confirming. If I have
Mhm.
5 spell slots total and we need a long rest to get all my spell slots back.
Yes, indeed.
You're a
Okay, good.
warlock. You only get spells back at a long rest.
Yeah, because you prepare your spells like in the morning.
Oh my goodness.
All right, cool.
Nice.
Crit wisdom save. Dude, I'm a lot wiser than I thought my character was.
Okay. At least you're good. Okay, so Donan, I'll make that wisdom save.
Right. Let me just
You should be the best at this.
checking my things off quickly. Okay, I keep throwing myself off because I changed the way my computer is configured. And so my mouse magically jumps from this half of the monitor to that half of the monitor,
Mm.
unless I use a key shortcut to move it to the middle. Which makes more sense when you... What the what?
I somehow knew that was going to happen.
Oh,
Did
that
his best of this, but
Poor Josh. Okay. Well, so,
How to play game.
all right. Let me double check something real quick. Would you roll a d6 for me, Donna?
What's all this secret rolling about, huh?
oof.
Okay, Donan.
Nope.
I'm gonna.
Nope.
I'm gonna send you a secret
Nope.
message, Josh.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so you guys jump into the loam, and we see the basically what happens is we see you guys just go down into it and just disappear. And honestly, I think we just end there. I don't think we see any magical transportation sequence or anything. I think that's just the end of the session. You guys jump into the loam, and then we just get a long camera shot on the just the loam sitting there, and it's just silent in this clearing, and then we end the session with that.
Uh-oh.
Yep. Oh man, that was fun. There's a lot of fun things that I had you guys roll for.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Okay. All right. Well,
Oh no,
goals
Josh.
then, right?
Mm,
Did you tell Josh what
Mhm.
what happened?
mhm. You're
Is
muted,
it-
David. Oh,
Is it really bad?
baby's playing with your thing, that's why.
Yeah, I was just complaining.
Is it really bad or what?
Spoilers!
Or
To a were-human.
Okay.
Now he's half dwarf, half human.
Oh,
On a full moon, he turns into a human.
Okay, now that's what I like. You're a dwarf. You're just an ordinary dwarf walking along, and then all of a sudden, full moon starts, and you're a human now.
Try not to lose your mind and be disgusted at how horrible you look.
My beard's got away.
And so
naked.
Josh, real quick, Josh, you feel free to manifest that however you think Dona would manifest it.
Okay.
As we're in here, but this is the thing that's kind of be in the back of his mind. The Feywild is affecting you. So, cool. That was
So
a fun
I'll need to get
session.
some clarification on this at some point, but
Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah, no, of course, yeah. Yeah, there'll be a little bit of a thing. So, let's go through goals, shall we? Let's figure out what you guys did today.
yeah.
Okay, cool. So, open up my notes. So, Ulrich, you're working towards getting a magical weapon.
Yep.
Do
We
you
have
think
not
you worked on that
found-
today?
Yeah, I inspected those amulets 4 times.
Did that help you get a magical weapon though?
Worked well.
No. But I mean, jumping into the Feywild does, yes. We're trying to find Osmond Gage.
Not necessarily.
Okay, so I'd just like to point out, neither of those have anything to do with the Feywild innately.
Wait, what? No, we're trying to find the children, which is going to lead us to Oswin. Right?
I'm thinking
Okay.
Oberon.
Okay, who the heck is Oswin? Didn't we just kill that guy?
Oswin
Oswin's the other wizard dude.
is the
This
arch.
is like the third
nemesis.
time you've forgotten.
Did you think this was something else? Because we can change it if you thought it was something else. Oswin
Osborne
Gage
is
is
the
one
guy
of the
who's
5 great
supposed-
wizards of England. The
Yeah.
guy who was gonna
He's gonna buy the weapon, right?
buy the weapon from Bartholomew.
Oh.
So my
It's fine.
question is, does the guy have ear piercings and does he progressively make them larger?
I'll just change
Yeah,
this
yeah.
to find the children then, because that's what. Oh, I have to edit it in order to change that. Right. I'm gonna change it to find the children because
Yep.
I
That makes sense.
guess I don't realize that this stuff isn't as connected as I did. And then beat the guy
mean,
who beat.
It's,
who we
it's
beat
knowing me, it's undoubtedly connected in some way, right?
Well,
But, like,
right. Yeah, I
not-
don't know. I just thought everything was streamlined for some reason. I don't. Now I am having a crisis. Why are we jumping into the Fate world? What are we doing?
You're trying to save
Midlife
children.
crisis, right? No, okay. So find the children. So I work towards that, and then beat the guy who we beat, whose name I forgot.
Deal with Belarius.
Mm.
Yeah. So I don't think you worked on getting a magical weapon because it wasn't directly related.
Okay.
But you certainly worked towards finding the children, and you
Okay.
are certainly you certainly did deal with Belarius.
Okay.
So let me give you some XP here.
700,000.
No.
So loud.
Oh, you're
Uh,
welcome.
You get
12.
150 XP today.
Hey. When do I level up to level 3?
900.
Okay, that's not bad. Okay.
Okay, cool. So Erastus.
Hey, that's me. Be sure Belarius answers for his crimes.
You did that.
I changed help, or I changed get the fate of safety to help the fate of safety because I didn't want to wait for arbitrary sessions as they travel
Right. No, that's fine. We can say that you did that. Yeah.
and find the stolen children, which
Okay.
obviously is not
So you completed 2 minor goals and then worked on 1. So you get
I don't know. Belarius had a 5th level spell. I feel like he was more than a minor goal. I feel like.
but it was a 1 session goal that ended in.
I
one
mean,
fight.
yeah, but it's not about how many sessions. It's about how dangerous. He could have mind controlled us and then fireballed us all to death instantly. We just got lucky.
No.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's about the difficulty.
You have 250 XP, Erastus.
All right. Well, I'm 50 short from leveling up.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice job.
Thank you.
Dawn and McKentigern.
That's me.
It is.
I had goals. These goals were simple, but I had goals. My goals were deal with Boss Man.
Yep.
We dealt
you
with
did it.
him. He burnt up. Yay.
It's true.
Hit something with a hammer.
You did.
Actually do that.
Oh,
I
you
hit something
didn't?
with a lightning bolt cast.
Oh, it's true. You never hit something with your hammer.
Wait, I thought you did swing your hammer at something.
No, you
You
didn't.
said
I
you were
swung
going
my
to.
hammer when firing or when throwing a guiding.
But he didn't actually hit anything with his hammer.
Third level. Just get me to third level, please. All I want.
So this is Josh. This
It's
is why
divine
you
weapon.
don't. This is why you write your goals like Jared. Just channel Jared.
I don't know how to write goals like Jared
Swing.
without you telling me that that didn't happen this cycle.
No,
because
honestly,
it's
like
not
that
finished.
should have. It almost like for sure should have happened. Like I was like, okay, you're definitely gonna do that one, but for some reason it just never came up.
I mean,
I was
it
never in melee
It's
range.
optimal.
I was in
Exactly.
melee range, but it was
range.
never
Yeah.
optimal.
When you were
Yeah.
in melee range, we were fighting trees. So
But you did deal with
How
deal with the
to
boss.
play
man.
game. Help.
I'm sorry.
I mean,
And
you
get
at least
some
get,
loot.
You
I
at least
mean,
get working on it.
our
XP for that, right?
group
You
got
were
some
fighting.
loot. So I think that counts.
Yeah. So if you think that it counts that if it's just the group, if you're a communist, sure, yeah, you can do it that way.
I mean, all D&D parties.
What?
All D&D parties are communists.
he said get some more loot was his goal, and he was just like, oh, but the party got more loot. I'm like, yeah, sure, if you're a communist.
Oh.
But yeah, if that's the way that Donan
Wait, what loot did you
thinks
get
about it, then that's fine.
besides the necklace? Which,
I'm sorry, I'm
is
just
that what
running out of patience
No, you're fine.
with my understanding of this game.
It's okay. No, it's totally fine. Like I was just making a
I'm
joke.
tired as heck, I think
You're
is
fine.
what it is. Work was
So-
frustrating today, so I'm just
Mhm.
taking it out on the game.
It's okay.
Yeah, so okay, fine. I got 1 item's worth of XP this time.
Well, that's the thing. So if Donan considers like the group getting those 2 things as getting more loot, then that's fine. It just depends on how Donan thinks about it.
yeah,
Not
or-
really.
I mean,
If it-
you're
yeah, if it was
benefiting
more
from
of
us
a-
having this amulet thing because it helped us find.
Not
a-
really. I mean, you're wearing it, and you started walking to a
Yeah.
place, and we went
Yeah,
here, and
but-
I got hit by a tree.
Yeah. So Donan wanted like treasure. That's what he wanted.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
I was just
Um,
trying to help.
But this is the thing, right? So you worked on hit something with a hammer and get some more loot.
I didn't
Because you-
work on hitting anything with a hammer.
Well, you worked
Got
towards it.
into fighting.
No, I didn't work towards it.
Oh, because
I've
you
made
didn't. Yeah,
no
I guess.
progress
if
toward
you had-
hitting things with a hammer.
You're
I
right,
made
you're
no
right.
rolls relative to hitting things with a hammer. All I did was hit things with lightning, and that was a poorly written goal on my part. But you live, you learn, you fall
Yeah.
behind the rest of the party.
You could. If
I hear that
you
noise.
You could change it to light things on with holy fire because you did that many times.
I mean, that's the thing. Like I've said in the past, like I've let you guys retcon goals, but I don't think like I want to
I
make
mean,
that
that's
a.
basically the same goal.
It's
I mean,
not the same goal.
it is.
Yeah.
Hit things with magic.
The
really-
satisfying sensation of walloping something with a warhammer is
Very
infinitely
different.
Alright.
superior to the weird tingly
Listen.
feeling of sending electric charge from soul of one conductive boot out my gauntleted hand.
All I'm
It really
saying
just
is
travels through my armor,
if
propelled
I
by
had-
my will. You don't feel it.
if I had to choose
There's not a lot of sound.
between the
It's just
ability to hit
pop
things with a
and then-
sledgehammer and the ability to summon holy fire and scorch people
Yeah,
alive,
pick the hammer because it's better.
Okay, so Josh, Donan gets 150 XP today.
that's all we
Lee
got,
Sig?
right?
Hmm.
So you're not falling behind. You're fine.
You're falling behind Erastus, but that's just because Erastus is ahead of everyone.
What was the XP
I
for
don't
next
know
level?
what you're talking about.
900.
Okay.
Lisik
I killed something.
Yep.
I
did
did
work
not
towards
find
finding the magic cat.
The magic cat, yeah. I honestly don't know how I would do that, so I need to figure out something else that I can do for that.
I mean,
but
you could see. You could talk to me and see if I can like inwardly try and summon him
that's true.
Yeah.
or something.
And
could
get
show
back
her
what
in
was
the chat.
stolen from me.
Master, can you please come? I have treats.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, so you're working on get back what was stolen from me.
Yeah.
And you did kill something. So you get 150 as well. Cool. There we go. That is Anno Domini, episode 4. Fun stuff, guys. I gotta figure out what's gonna happen when you go into the Feywild. It's gonna be interesting.
Gil, if it's anything like what happened in that comic book, that'd be
I'm
pretty
honestly gonna
cool.
have to read those again because I'm just thinking about it now. You
Yep.
got me
I'm
thinking.
kind of
about
hoping it's not anything like what happened in Wise Man's Fear.
that. No, it will not be like how it happened in my
Kana.exe has stopped running.
Yeah, that's why I had you roll that, Josh.
Oh,
boy.
Gotcha.
Still confused.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's fine. We don't need to. go
That
into
is the
details.
weirdest thing
Uh-huh.
you may have ever
I guess
said.
that means you're gonna go to a group of
Oh,
don't say
monks next.
Okay.
Oh.
With
That
weird
wouldn't-
ideas about pregnancy.
Oh,
Yeah, that whole part was just kind of like,
Well, that
It's
is-
just like, all right,
I
this
gotta
is fine.
forget some of this, but like the tree was cool.
Yeah, basically with that book, I'm just like, well, this
That
entire section
wasn't
didn't matter
a
at
good-
all.
That wasn't a good play. The effects were decent.
But yeah, so that is Anno Domini for today. We're gonna find out what happens in 2 weeks when we get into Feywild. So I'm excited. It'll be cool. And I got some more prep work to do. Didn't really do any prep work today. Just kind of
Yep.
winged it again. So that was fun.
Awesome.
What about work?
Yeah.
Hi, Chase.
Hi,
Josh says
Chase.
hi. Wait,
Oh, everybody says
I
hi.
can't. He can't hear me
What do you
either.
want? What am I doing tomorrow night? Why does this matter right now?
It doesn't matter right now.
Yes, it doesn't.
We haven't ended the stream yet.
Nothing matters. All is vanity.
All right,
Chasing
we're out.
after the wind.
The name of the wind, rather. All right, adios. We're gone. Bye.